Guys, when it comes to this topic, it's always so sensitive. I know y'all seen the thumbnail, right? But the title of this is Black Women Became Plants in the Urban Community to Destroy Their Own Communities and Go Against Black Man. So when I seen it, I said, what? What are we talking about? Like, what is this woman going to say on this video? Let's pull her up real quick. Let's look at this. Because I'm like, what does she mean, man? And before I play the video, I'm going to give you the context behind my thoughts on this situation. Because I'm like, when I realized, like, hey, you know what? Why I asked these questions I was growing up. Why do we always vote Democrat? Like, I'm just saying, I'm seeing things not happening for us, things getting worse for us. So I remember asking my mom, like, why do we always vote Democrat? Asking teachers, why do Black people always just, we're supposed to vote Democrat? And that raised a question in my mind, right? Like, what is this? What is this programming? Why are we doing this? Even in the community, you'll see they said like 80-90% of women didn't vote. They all voted for Kamala. And then you look at how, and I'm not trying to get too political here, but you look at how they marketed Kamala to us. Hey, this is a Black woman. Cardi, tell her. Beyonce, tell her. Meg Thee Stallion, shake your ass, tell her. Glorilla, where you at? Tell her. Sexy Red. I'm messing with you. It wasn't no Sexy Red. But you get what I'm saying, right? I'm like how are they why are we like targeted like that? Why do y'all approach us with like these musicians and stuff? Like, I just say, I think we need a little more respect. Let's see what she's talking about.
I'm just going to leave this message here. It's up to you to believe it or not. I'm just going to write this message here. Y'all gonna learn one day.
And they got a lot of support in the comments.
Look, you may disagree or agree. Your choice. There is a comment section where you can drop your opinion in. That's all I'm saying. Don't get mad though. I'm just going to leave this message here.
That was the message. Oh my gosh, I feel so stupid. Damn. That was it. I'm going to leave a message here. Okay. Somebody said we should read the Willie Lynch story. I thought she was going to go into it. I thought this was going, but let's expand on what she's talking about. All right. Because we can get enough from what she said. Black women became the plants in the urban community to destroy their own communities and go against Black men. Now, I preach on this a lot. I teach on this a lot. I'm always talking about the need for a family. The need for a family. We are the only ones. And you probably heard this too, like that. We act like we don't need that, or those. A lot of the women, not all of them, but a lot of them act like the strong and independent. Like, and I've only really heard that mostly from Black women and stuff, because I feel like maybe that's all I was around. Maybe proximity is the reason for that. But then I'm also like, well, let's look at the funding. Let's look at the structure. Let's look at the statistics and look at from how our kids are being educated and where they are ending up overall. Like if you come from a single parent household, look at those statistics. I don't have to tell you those statistics. You probably heard them 1,000 times. Like, more likely to go to jail, more likely to not be as educated as others, and two, more likely to basically live in poverty for their whole, like twice, 3 times more, like damn near guaranteed if you come from a single parent household. And what trips me out is you got women out here that'll be like, oh, I want a baby, but I don't want the baby dad. I don't want the father. I don't want that's crazy to me, because I feel like growing up in a 2-parent household, now that I look back at it, it's a flex. It's a flex to say my mom and dad is still together. They grew up together. They're married. I had on, I'm like, that shouldn't be a flex. That should be what is expected, right? That should not be a flex. Like, Might as well take her off of there. But yeah, that should not be a flex that you grew up in a 2-parent household. Like, let's say something happened terribly, that maybe one of the parents are no longer with us. We understand that. But if the parent had an option to save it, or if that's what the parent was going for, she just wanted a baby and didn't want the relationship, or didn't want, like, it's crazy how you could get pregnant. The man have no say so in what you do with your body, yet he got to pay. And if he ain't there, like, it's just crazy. And it's problems on both sides. I'm not blaming the women. I'm really not. It's some deadbeat dads out here, that a lot of women get up in there, go crazy, and don't take care of their responsibilities. And then they'll be in the club, be on the street, be out here trying to be rappers, be out here trying to act like they trying to get another girl pregnant. Like, it's real sickening the way the whole community moves as a whole. Like, now I say recently I seen more black men stepping up and being on that side that we're like, we need to take care of these kids. That gangster shit is over with. Being a gangster is dumb. It's over with. Living for the streets, no snitching, and everything has been compromised. They literally put drugs in our communities, showed y'all how to sell them, put them in y'all, then locked y'all up for doing it. And I mean time. They gave y'all motherfuckers time. Big time. Like, y'all was sitting down 20, 15 years. And it's crazy that folks y'all in jail like for that long. And you imagine what's going on. Like, I be hearing stories about jail, bro. Like, these niggas be in there, busting down boys, bussy. They be, bro, that's what it is. You ain't had no woman in 10 years. Like, bro, what else you gonna do? So it's like, that's happening. And then like and all across the board, we seen the past 8 years or 10, it's been seeming like they are trying to punish men for being men, and finally, thank God that it's like a cycle, because you'll go from, they say, good times create weak men. Weak men create bad times. Bad times create strong men, and strong men create good time. You see what I'm saying? So it's absolutely incredible, man, that here we are in 2025, and things that people said and wrote books about, smart, intelligent black men wrote books about back in the day, is still relevant to this day. Still relevant. You could read their books and be like, this is exactly what's happening right now. I mean, and not to mention, like in the comments, they was talking about, Section 8, and not like literally they're rewarding you saying, yo, to live here, you got to pay me $20, $25 a month. Imagine that. Your rent for a year is like $400. And we're going to give you food stamps. Only thing you can't have is a man in the household. At what point does that? You got a man sitting there wanting to be a dad, and you telling this man, he got to pay child support, yet you can't have him in your house because you don't get incentivized for that. If they find out that dude is in your house, you're losing everything, and you're going to get kicked out, or you're going to start paying a lot more money than you've been paying. So how could a government system incentivize you for separating your family? And how would you accept that and be okay with it and not look at the bigger picture and what's really important? You got to, I don't get it. I don't get it. And then you look at the people running for office that's responsible for this. And under their administration, it's only getting worse. And I am getting into politics because this is all politics. And now you got one of the richest men in the world doing a job for free to expose it and show you where your money is going. Show you how they getting down behind the scenes, what they selling you and what they doing. They point fingers saying that's a felon. Now, forget it. I don't care if Trump, Musk, Biden, Obama, nigga, they ain't my friends. They ain't never been over here, sit on my couch and rock and chill with me and salute me and back me. They've never done that. So forget all of it. I'm taking all this emotional. I'm looking at everybody with a side eye. I'm looking at everybody like they got ill intentions, like they ain't being authentic and real as they should be. I'm looking at everybody like that. But I'm definitely pissed off at the ones who are looking at me, telling me everything gonna be all right and continuously stabbing me in the back. Now, if we look in the history of which side has had the presidency for the most part, it's been the Democrats. It's been the Democrats. And then we seen them crashing out because some Mexican people switching sides, black people switching sides. They like, oh, hell no. But you know who ain't switching no sides? You know who is, I mean, a majority just out there. They didn't vote for Kamala. They voted against Trump. Maybe they got a good reason for it, and I don't know. But I'm looking like, if y'all knew what I knew, why would y'all still say and go and vote for the same people who've been doing, like Biden would tell you, you ain't black, you don't vote for me. And he done threw plenty niggas in jail, wrote plenty bills to put your niggas, your sons, your cousins, your brothers behind bars, and y'all will not switch. Y'all like anybody but Trump still. And I feel like there's a huge disconnect because when I was talking politics this past election with my family, and black women, I'm telling them I'm like, this administration's horrible. I don't know what the next one gonna be like, but I mean, it wasn't even an open conversation. This was no Trump, Kamala only. I'm like, why? What has she done to earn your vote? Like, what has she done? What has she accomplished? What makes you be so sure that this is the right choice? Because like I said, I raised an eyebrow to everything. It was like choosing a worser evil. Like, who you going to go with? Like, because either way you go, you're getting some way, somehow, you're probably going to get fucked. You are. Sorry for cussing. So it's just something that be on my mind, man, and be like, yo, black women became the plants in the urban community to destroy their own communities and go against black men. Ain't nothing worse than a woman going against her man anyway. But if she's saying that is a big problem just in the black community, I would have to agree. That is a go against black man. That line is catching me. Going against black man. That's what bothers me the most. Because y'all, I feel like a lot of women would tell you they don't need a man. They'll tell you, oh, I'm single by choice. By choice? It's a whole world out here. You need another half to procreate. Listen, y'all talk about DEI and affirmative action and all that stuff to where you need to include everybody. Because why? Because diversity is an advantage. You need, if I can only offer this, why not? Like, think of a crayon box. If your color was blue, but you trying to paint a picture, wouldn't it make sense to have a green, a yellow, a black, and it like to complete your picture, to really paint the picture? You can't just go in saying, nah, we only using, blue. Like, so, and I say that to say, like, if I'm a man, there's things that women can do a lot easier than I can do. You know what I mean? Like, no matter what you want to partner up with them and how they can help you out. But like, if I got a podcast, why would it's men only? And like, no women can come. Like, why? People love looking at women, and maybe they'll stay around longer to listen to what she got to say like, it just makes sense. It's peanut butter jelly, up, down, in, out, yin, yang, left, right, all that. Why would you imagine if there was just up and no down? If there was just left and no right? If there was just happy and no mad? You see what I'm saying? Why are we like this? That we think we don't need each other? Because I know for damn sure I need mines. I need my moms, my aunts. Not like we don't need each other. And y'all think going against a black man, like, look, the way y'all look at us. Y'all like us, but I feel like needing somebody is different. Liking and loving, cool. You want them here. You want to have sex, cool. You need them to do that. Like, y'all want it, cool. All right, but when it comes to a family, you don't think you need, like, y'all out here single, getting donated sperm, getting pregnant. That's how y'all giving it up?
You what?
You don't even know the dad. You have no connection with the dad. You have a sperm donor. A sperm donor because you ain't met your person and you about to get half of that person's DNA in your kid and you don't even really know and vet the. You want somebody over 6 foot who's tall, and I get the selection. I understand it. But damn, that's low. Freeze my eggs because I gotta make it like I ain't going 50-50. Well, why are you going 100%? You won't go 50-50, but you'd rather go 100% by yourself? I mean, people aren't willing to sacrifice in the shows. People think everything's supposed to be perfect, and it shows. People's expectations are unrealistic, and it shows. It really does. It shows. And it's sad. Because I'm looking at my top 10 closest, like, bro, it's probably 2 or 3 of us that had 2 parents in the household, mom and dad. When mom said no, I'm going to ask dad. Oh, but dad said, yeah, argue with him. I like, Mom, how does I like this girl. How does she do? Okay. Dad, I've been feeling like this with that. He gonna tell you, okay, this what you do in these situations. You know what I mean? You in your household, you got 2 different people who've been on this earth way longer than you with 2 completely different experiences, and you can get knowledge and gain wisdom from both sides. What's the problem? You got a son in there who going through manly things that only a man can answer, and he ain't got nobody to go to. Same with a woman. You got a girl, or one mom got a girl, cool, but she still needs to be able to go to her dad with things she can't go to her mom with. That's why it's there. What? Y'all don't need us? Shit breaks my heart, man. Y'all don't need us. And I don't like when men say, oh, we don't need them bit like we did. Man, shut up. I tell them, shut up, nigga. And I hate to say the N-word, but you know, sometimes you gotta be like, bro, shut up, man. Quit spilling that. That ain't real, bro. Look at the wealth of everybody, all these other, look at the CEO, look at all these folks. They're married. You got men are talking, I ain't getting married. I ain't trying. Why? Why ain't you trying to get married? Nigga, they just horny. They just horny. Oh, my money. Like, nigga, you ain't got $10,000 in the bank. Knock it off. Ain't got 10,000 in the bank, nigga, and get a prenup for that little 10, nigga, if you feel like you must, nigga. Knock it off. Cause see, when you got a family, you got marriage and obligation, it helps you be where you need to be and not where you want to be. I want to be in the club. I want to go over here, go to the party. I want to go over here and chase this bit. Like, nah. When you got responsibilities and expectations and things and people expecting things, like you like, man, I want to go, but I need to go ahead and go. Like, that's going to keep you out of trouble. You wake up the news and be like, damn, nigga, the Blue Lagoon got shot up last night. I was supposed to be in there with that, doing it. No. But where was you? At home, because you know you had to wake up and take that damn kid to school. You had to cook some food at home. You had to help him with the homework. You got to like protect yourself. Stop trusting yourself, man. I'm telling people don't know themselves, man. They don't know no better. So I would like them pick cool, man. Just start your life over with no help as a baby. Feed your little 2-month-old self, nigga. Suck your own teddy. Make your own bottle, nigga, at 6 months old. How about that? Since you don't need nobody, make your own damn bottle. Provide for yourself, nigga. Sleep outside while you at it. Since you don't need nobody, that's how I'm feeling. That's how I'm talking. That's how I'm coming. Yeah. Stop being like that, man. We need each other. Whether you like it or not, we need each other. Whether you know it or not, whether you're willing to accept it or not, we need each other. This is a problem we having. Y'all got the nerve to be out here talking about we blackballing this guy because he performing at Trump's. Oh, they cut the DEI. Oh, man, we protesting. We boycott. Shut up. Shut up. What's up? What's the trend? Go watch it for me. I'm coming up. But yeah, we boycott. Man, shut up. Y'all ain't even got y'all's house together. That kid's father is out and about running the streets, and you let this man have a baby with you. Or maybe you wanted it. Maybe it's not just him. Maybe it was you. I always say marry before you carry if you can, man. Like, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy, and it's extremely destructive, man. So yeah, I know I'm talking too long. I'm getting on my podcast game, so that's why I'm gonna stop this 20-minute video. All right, I love y'all. If y'all felt anything in this video, man, give me a like just for the algorithm. You know, maybe I'm tripping. You can give me a thumbs down. I take it. If you disagree, let me know in the comments. But if you don't, if you haven't subscribed, man, I would appreciate it. I would. Thank you.